So I came an hour and a half ago and had some breakfast and got to the platform which said platform number 2, but then I realized, there was some other train, it wasn't leaving, so I went back, looked at the departures again, and my train was leaving from a whole different number 2, so I had to run, and my train was actually going from platform to east, which was at the end of the world, and I had to literally run with 5 minutes left to catch this train. Oh, I made it. This is gonna be a good workout. So, I lost my hat, which is not going to be fun because it's baking here. And oh man, look at that. Lost my hat and had to buy a new made in Italy hat for $25. No, 25 euros, so that's about $28. Mine was $10.99 from Marshall's. This is what happens when you are careless. But if I don't have a hat, I will probably bake. So, alright. Got my hat, learned a lesson. Do not lose your hat. It's super, super hot. Wine everywhere. Did you hear me? Wine everywhere.
That is also something that comes with the organic wines, and maybe it just needs to settle a bit. Please see Montepulciano.
So, I am seriously drunk. The wine school was so much fun. And he gave us like 2 pours of each wine. We tasted about 6 wines. So I've had about 12 glasses now. And I feel very happy. Walking around lost like an idiot, quite happy, but this is the fun in life, just being lost and nowhere really to go, discovering new ways. That's what I love about travel. When I was younger and we came on these family vacation trips, we would always scrimp and scourge on money because, like I remember being to Venice and never being on a gondola ride or eating at a nice restaurant. In fact, we bought the Chinese made masks and not the real Venetian masks because the Venetian masks were super expensive. But the older I grow, I realize that, what you're paying for isn't just, it's effort that the person has put in. There's a lot of hard work that goes into good quality products and good food and good wine. And it's important that we encourage that, because when everything becomes mechanized and mass produced, then the beauty of things just disappears. And we want the craftsmen and the small farms and the small wine growers to be able to sustain what they do. So I think I'd rather not buy a knick-knack, and if I do indulge in it, I want to indulge in quality stuff. And there's a reason for it. I mean, not everything in life is money. There is also beauty in something that is one of a kind, and that the person that makes it has put in a lot of effort, and they deserve to get paid for it. So that was a very, very eventful day. So I was on my train to Siena when I had a transfer midway and got off the train and had to take a bus ride up to Siena. And I kept wondering why that was, because there is a train station in Siena, and I just talked to some people and realized that there's some sort of forest fire, which is why trains are not going all the way, and that's why I had to take this really scary bus ride. I had actually been hoping to fulfill a long time wish of driving here in Europe, which France looked like a piece of cake, but this bus ride made me realize just how complicated the roads are. They're two-lane roads, and the mergers and everything, the merges and everything is just, ooh, I don't think I'm gonna try driving here with my womanly driving skills. Most people who know me as Grandma Pia on road. So no, I'm not gonna do that. The other thing that I was thinking of today is the fact that when you look at people here, largely in Europe, they're not rushing to the gym every 5 minutes. They're not counting calories. They're not just that whole health freak lifestyle. Honestly, I don't care for it anymore. I've done it. I've done the wake up at 4:30 in the morning, chug a whole glass of protein shake. Protein shakes are artificial, and none of us know what goes in it. So I'm in my 40s, late 40s, and I don't want to look like a 16-year-old anymore. So what if I have a few bulges here and there? This is what a person in her 40s is supposed to look like. I don't want to compete with my daughters. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely want to be healthy. So not eating processed food, eating fresh food, eating good food, eating the right carbs, which includes rice and chapatis and bread, and olive oil, and all the natural healthy stuff cannot be bad for me. Yes, overdoing it, because a lot of us eat, do stress eating and emotional eating. I did that for years and years and years, where I would eat my feelings when I couldn't really say anything to anyone else. Food was a big help to me. So I thought, I just stuffed things in my mouth. So I used to say this, that there was this whole inside me that needed to be filled, and food filled it up real fast, real good. And so sadly, I think in the US, our lifestyles are such that we don't really have any connections to people. My dad made this very interesting observation that people in the US are friendlier to dogs than they are to people. Probably because, they find that people and emotions are something they want to shut out of their lives, and they don't want to feel things. They just want to feel a high all the time. Like, you want to exercise to extremes and not eat carbs and count calories at a stage in your life when your body does not need to look like a 16-year-old. I don't need to be a size 0. I don't care to be a size 0. I think I look good the way I am. This is my natural state, and I love me for myself. If someone doesn't, their problem, not mine. So yeah, I guess we could learn that from the Europeans, who take it a lot slower, who enjoy those long 3-hour dinners with an aperitif and a first course and a second course and a dessert course, and